I'm back, fellas. What kind of weightlifting show is this, fellas? You'll be surprised who does this. Right, okay. Yeah, let me kick this up. Did I show you the belt? Okay, the belt. I usually put it underneath the pants, but I started doing the statics with the 275. You know, I'll explain in a second, but I felt it go bump, and I go, oh man. See, this pushing in pushes that out, that pushes it. I got to design my own. This ain't tight enough. But anyhow, it helps a little bit, okay? Be careful, fellas. All I can recommend is make sure you're taking your gelatin. Lots of it, because that's your connective tissue. Understand, they make glue out of gelatin. You know, that's the connective tissue that holds you together. I don't think else I can recommend. And doing lots of sit-ups or something. I don't know, man. But anyhow, all right. What am I doing today? Look at this thing. It's all screwed up. I'm just going to leave it like that. Alright, so I'm doing my, look at this. Alright, so I'm having my 2-egg beer mid-workout blasteroo. Well, let me tell you something. I like beer. I don't like getting drunk. Never did. I'm so high-strung, I have a beer. I'm getting close to how you feel normally. You understand that? You understand? It's possible how I am because I am at my age is because of adrenaline. I am high-strung, wired dude. You know what I mean? So when I have a beer, I ain't getting drunk. I don't even like getting drunk. Now, I'll take a belt or two if something's really happening. I'm having a major anxiety attack and the world's spinning and my high IQ is challenging existence and reality and multi-universes and my brain just goes pop. But anyhow, other than that, this is a healthy drink. It soothes my stomach. There's times with that acid reflux, I don't want to go to the Alka-Seltzer. I take a beer. I'm sorry, fellas. I'm sorry. And plus the beer with the egg, because eating the raw eggs, the alcohol takes care of most of the salmonella if there is. It's hard to get. So this is one of my little trickaroos, along with some other ones I have to show you. You know, roots, things. You don't taste the egg. And when you pop the yolk, it's already going down. Alright, because my shoulder's sore, I should have tried for 15 reps on that 225. I did it before 225, 15. But, I don't know. It was leg night. Felt frisky. I don't know if that's what caused it, but I got that bicep thing hurting in that tendon thing, and so I'm having problems. So I wanted to work out, and so tonight's basically upper body night at the gym over there. But hey, I'm going to do legs. Anyways, okay, I guess should be one and done. But anyway, I'm doing massive amounts of calorie burn here, fellas. I'm doing 30 plus sets a night of averaging 10 reps or more, okay? I'm really cranking it up. I'm doing Vince Garana's 10 for 10, 30 for 10. And it's burning lots of calories. You could get on that treadmill all night. I've done it for hours. And it tells me I burned 250 calories. 300 calories. Like, what are you doing here? But I've calculated weight training the way I'm doing it with the elevated heart rate. I know it's staying about 120 for 2 hours. I'm going from machine to machine to bar. I can't do it like I do here. You know, like this thing, I'm waiting 30 minutes in between sets. I'm just doing them all day for, it's more of a technique practice. But I'll get to that in a second. This is boom, boom. You can't get on a bench and stay there for hours saying, yeah, I'm going to do another lift in 10 minutes. No, that don't work. So when you're at the gym, the protocols of the gym, or there's another word, the etiquette of the gym, you got to get your stuff done and out so another guy gets in. So it's forcing that bodybuilding, high volume, keeping the heart rate up, getting a good pump. You know, workout. It's working. It's working. Last time I checked over there, it was 211. Alright? And when I started over there, it was like 223, which flipped me out. So that means this scale's off. But it's still, subjectively, if it's dropped 11 pounds from where it was to where it is now. So I'm losing weight. The treadmill's great, but I'd rather just work out hard and heavy and do weights. So do your volume, man. And if you're doing it at home, You cannot hang out like I do for powerlifting. I've waited 30 minutes in between sets when I'm really pushing the heavy weight. And the suspended plates kind of stuff. You understand what I'm saying? But that's a different focus. That's a different thing. I'm going to bend down. Okay, I'm doing squats now. Boy, when am I going to the old folks home? That's what I want to know. When am I going to the old folks home? Yeah, get over there. See the vein over here? I can get one over here. See how the arms are starting to look about the same now? Dumbbells, baby. That's one thing I like about it. I don't have to start unscrewing them. I just go to the next one. Bang, bang, bang. Might have been that. Anyhow, so I'm a little sore today. So I said I'm gonna do something, but I can't do bench over there. Which this is good. Coming down hurts. I'm putting the partial boards there just for safety's sake. If it does slip out, you'll see why, because of what I'm doing. All right, so that's it. I'm working technique. You see, I can always do something. That's what I was telling you in a video a long time ago. I forget the name of it. You got to have backup routines. You cannot stop. I got my guts coming out through a hole. I'm not stopping. You understand? I'm on a mission. And I better have a 340 bench by 68. That's October. I better get it. Or I might have to call up the guru. Say, hey, buddy, I think it's time! No, I'm a kid. Anyhow, okay, but anyhow. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Okay. Let me show you what I'm doing. I'm trying to explain what I'm doing. So I'm doing, let me do it, then you understand. Can I do it? And I talk? I'm doing unracking. So you got to practice this. This is technique. So because of my sore, that thing with that tendon, bullshit crap, I know tonight I'm not going to do upper body. So I'm going to really beat the hell out of myself for lower body. But while I was here, so let me work on something because I really feel like working. Out. And it's like 85, 86 out. It's hot as hell, but I'm in the concrete bill. I'm fine. And after a few swigs of that beer, I feel even better. So you figure it out. I'm not high. It's 4.9. It's 90 calorie beer. So if I just drank that all day, I mean, what are you going to get, 400 calories? Less than? Okay, 4 times, and 8 eggs and 400 calories. Well, you know, from the beer. Anyhow. Okay, there's no sugar in an egg, I don't think. Okay, here we go. So I'm doing statics. So basically, let me talk to you guys. Okay, the way I do it, my eyes are coming above the bar here. If I'm over here, I just don't feel right about unloading. Especially with the heavy weight. I put my pinkies on the ring at the bar. At the gym, they got a double set of opens rings. You know where there is with the knurling? So I had to figure out which one was all mine. But anyhow, okay. So basically, I'm just practicing the unloading. I get my eyes over here. Most tell you here. Well, that's for you. Me, I'm over here. All right. I get my, I don't even want these flip-flops. I get them off. I want to feel my toes on the ground. See, my toes are digging in, see? All right. So what I'm trying to do is, when you start getting into the heavy weight, you have to dig in. See? It's like an anchor of a boat. The anchor is my shoulder blades into the bench. Now, for legalities, if I was in a powerlifting meet, they have to see my butt touching the bench. But I assure you, the weight of my whole body, through my legs, any little bit of arch, is going to the shoulder blades. So when I lock in, pull my shoulders down in, flex my lats, and unwrap this, right there, I'm ready to go. The weight's on my shoulder blades. And that's all I've been doing. Now before I load, I look and see I'm on the rack. I did it one time and I was here. Lucky it was light, okay? And that's what I've been doing. Normally I stay there and do the 5. Alright? And I want to get up to 315 and do some too. So that's what I'm doing. Just practicing the technique of it. Because you unrack that wrong, most of the time when you unrack it, see, I'm trying to, when I unrack it, I'll do it again. Okay. I can do one talk, it's only 275. Okay, up, arch. Tighten up, that's what I scream when I tighten up. I'm grabbing this bar, you know, I'm bending the friggin' thing. And then I'm taking my shoulders and dropping them down, flexing the lat, right? And now I'm concentrating when I unrack it to not change that position on my shoulders. You understand? So I don't have to adjust them again. Okay. That's what I'm doing. It's rough when you're talking, I'll tell you that. Okay, you rack it, yeah, then shoulders flexed, lats in. Okay, tighten up, fellas. Yeah. Ready to bench. Yeah, I don't even think I can come down, it hurts so much. And I'm doing these for 5. I don't think I can even do that right now. It hurts so much. All right. But you see what I'm doing, fella? All right, there you go. All right. So I got to dig it in like in the mud. Tighten up. Shoulders, flats. Right there. Right there. Go. Not hurt. See, you're not right. Yeah, I can't do that right now. Even that hurt my shoulder. But see, I worked around it and got a good technique training in because if my shoulders weren't hurting, I'd be going, you know, for full bore, all right? Okay, fellas. I got 2 more to do. And that's about it. I'm going to work up to 315. I'll put on pause. Alright, fellas, I'll put the 3 wheels on here. See what I can do with that. I'm going to sit down, alright? Sorry with you guys. Is this unbelievable? Is this, you understand how I freaked out when that happened? It's just the most unbelievable thing here. Normally it's under my pants, but anyhow. I was at a picnic and then we're talking about it. So I dropped my drawers and they all freaked out. I mean, I got underwear on, looks better than a bathing suit. And I showed them, look, this wig. His neighbors, I went at it. There's Crazy Charlie, Grandpa Charlie, all right. Sorry. Bunch of prudes. Anyhow, yeah. Spring has sprung, the caddies, whatever. It's like a sci-fi movie when they go outside. I should record that. I should go up in the woods, turn this on for an hour or 2. You know, they got the ones, it's like a sci-fi movie. I mean, there's so many of them going over at the same time. They're overlapping, it's like waves. But anyhow, yeah, so this is what I'm doing. I suppose I could do partials with it. But I really want to just focus on the unracking because of the shoulder. Like that last part, the one I did, that hurt like hell. Yeah. So basically, you can take anything from this low red weightlifting channel, this part of it, is that you always work around your injuries. There's always something to do. I really don't want to do squats right now. I did a few, it doesn't seem to bother that much. So I worked on the leg press, and by working on the leg press, I could really focus on the legs and taking them to failure. When you're doing squat or deadlift, I don't know, are your legs what's collapsing first? Is it your back? Is it your shoulders? What's collapsing first? See, but when you're on leg press, it's legs. So when that burn comes and you're ready to puke, it's because of legs. You understand? So, yeah, I work around my injuries. You know, I'm doing what I got to do. You know what I mean? It's not really to brag. I'm not bragging. You understand? If the electrons stopped right now, no more YouTube. Horse and buggies are back. I got so many books, I'd be happy. I was really pretty well off when I couldn't pull the internet into the house and I wasn't doing this stuff. I download books, I bought books, Man, I read a lot of good books. An array of titles and subjects. That's why I say, see in the back of my mind, I know when you got everything, you got nothing. You know what I mean? You're just slumming. You know what I'm saying? When you're struggling, you know, you've cherished that 2 hours you could read, or the candle flickering and some light in the room, or when the fireplace lights up and you're actually warm, you know. Anyhow, let me have a little more of this. This is good. See, it's a good trick. I didn't make it up. You could do a beer, I wouldn't call this a fast, but you could do a beer egg diet. I know it sounds nuts, but try it. Think about it. I mean, you're talking fat, not sugar, you know, with the egg yolks. It's packed with nutrients. It might work. I know with the calories per egg, but it's not sugar. And if you're working out hard and heavy, you're basically in the type of a keto diet. You know, well, you're getting a little carbohydrate with this, obviously, you get carbohydrate, not sugar. Oh, I don't know, maybe. But it does kick a boost. When I eat these eggs, bang! Okay, well, let me do what I gotta do and let you guys go, because I'm yakking. I could yak all day. I'm here by myself. The weekend's gone, you know. My weekends are like an island in my hermitage. And I see people, and I'm with the missus, yeah. Alright. Let me do a couple on racks of 315 if I can. I should be, my wrists are getting stronger, and then I say I don't need the wrist wraps, but I can feel this soreness over here. So if you don't feel like you're wimping out if you use wrist wraps, or whatever you got to use to make sure your joints and your nuggets in your back don't blow out, okay? The end result is if you're so injured you can't do anything, you're done, alright? Okay, so think of it that way. Alright. Just some unracking, see what happens. I wasn't far enough back, I noticed that. See, as it gets heavier, I want this to be farther this way. So when I unrack, I'm actually going bang. I don't want this, boom. You got it? But when I do this, if I ain't anchored in, I'll just slide up the bench. I've had it happen at the gym. They have a very slick bench. I don't know. This one hooks in pretty good. Okay, let me just do what I gotta do. Let me get my shoulders right, get the weight on my shoulder blades, bend the bar, so to speak. Get those shoulders in. Actually, a little more right about there. Okay, here we go, fellas. That hurt. I ain't doing that again. I'm just doing the unwrap. Yeah. Woo! 1. I normally stay and do 5. Alright. That hurt. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna unrack it. Alright, let me do the rest and we'll call it a day. And you can go about your business. And I can talk to myself. Yeah, I'm gonna end down that for you too, don't worry about it. Let me get this done, right? Yeah, see? Don't be foolhardy. If it's that day you know you can't do something, don't try it. Do what you know you can do. Okay, that was unracking number 1. Practice it again. See, I'm going through all these procedures. Shoulder blades in, grabbing the bar, bend the bar, dropping the shoulders into the bench. Alright, and flexing the lats. Oh my God, I felt it pop. Oh, you bastard. 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 Okay. I gotta see how I can get around that somehow. Let's try some other. I gotta figure out some abdomen flexations or something. Alright, here we go. Shoulder blades in. But no weight, all weight on the shoulders. Tight, bend, shoulders, lat. Tight, tight, baby, tight. Tight, tight. It popped twice. Bastard. Bastard. Okay. Again. Well, maybe it won't pop no more. It's better out of me coming out my toes. Okay, again. Oh, let's go. Okay. Shoulders in, tight, shoulders tight. Bend, lat, shoulder, lat, tight. Tight, fellas, tight. Okay. Again. Didn't pop then because it's already popped. It's only 3:15. I'm pissed off. If it was 3:75, I'd be happy, you know what I mean? You see me do it. You see me do it. Okay. Tie up. Anchor in, fellas. Anchor in. Bend. Shoulders down. Lat. Tight. 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 I can barely get it off. One more will do it. That's why I have these here. My chest is up, it could crack a sternum. Alright. One more. Same thing. Okay. I'm anchored in, tight, shoulders, lats, bend the bar, tight. Squeeze that bar. You do what you can, right, fellas? You do what you can. You do what you can. You see me recently benching. I bench that every week when I was doing my weights. That's alright. I'll get back there. 225 for 15. 14 is pretty good. You're like 320, 315. When you're 330, I think. Alright. Yeah, I'll get it back. The training I'm doing is weight training. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm growing muscle, and I'm losing this. So, you can't be everything. You can't be a jack of all. You can be a jack of all trades, but you'll be a master of none, as they say. I've lived my life that way. But anyhow, everything's cool. Let me down this for you, because I know you're waiting to see me eat them 2 friggin' eggs. Let me get my breath back. But it really is no big deal to me. I'll break an egg and just suck the egg out when I'm tired. Oh yeah, it's good. It's like a softball egg, man. No big deal. Okay. Alright, fellas. I know I got paper towel in here somewhere. No, it ain't paper towel. Alright, fella. I'll let you guys go. It's hard and heavy, fellas. It's hard and heavy. Alright? Okay. Till we meet again. Adios, amigos.